How did you guys meet?
Well, why don't you go ahead?
Okay. Well, a girlfriend of mine told me about a website called plentyoffish.com, amongst others, match.com and things like that. And I wasn't too sure about the dating world, especially online. But she encouraged me to give it a try, and this website, plentyoffish.com, was free. And so I thought, what the heck, I'll go ahead and put a profile on and see what happens. And so I went on a few dates, and nothing I was really too impressed about, and I was kind of just going to put it on hold. And then I got an email from a guy named Tom marking me as a favorite, and so I read his profile, and it was intriguing, and I was curious, and it seemed like we had a lot in common, and his picture was great. I just felt like I saw a gentleness in his eyes, and I just felt like I really want to meet this guy. And so I never heard back for like a week. So I emailed him back. So he marked me as the favorite. He marked me as the favorite.
But
I email him back, and
Right.
don't hear from him for a week.
I know.
Let me ask you this. What was it about his profile originally that you thought was so intriguing?
I just felt like he was really diverse. He talked about not only activities that he liked to do, but how involved in his family he is, and that he had nephews, and he kind of mixed in some humor, and it just felt real and genuine. So.
And what about Tom has changed your mind since then?
Nothing. It's come true, and even more so.
Alright, so let me tell you my side of the story.
You know, we'll get to you. Okay, you'll have your chance.
So, well, I think overall we both kind of ended up at this website by chance. So it was very kind of fortunate, the timing of everything. Because before I even got on this website, I had been kind of off of the dating circuit, and I was taking a break and just enjoying life. And then I went up to Seattle for my Uncle Richard's birthday, his 70th birthday. It was a last minute decision. It was up in the Seattle area, and I knew other relatives were going to be coming, and so it was going to be like a family reunion. And then when I showed up, my Uncle Jim, who came out from Chicago, was also on, I think, 4 different websites. He was just getting into the online dating, and I was the only one that could relate. Everyone else was married, everyone else had family, and so when him and I started sharing our stories, he got very excited about telling me about all these websites. And then as he's explaining kind of the people that he's meeting, he's having fun, life is good, he just was alive. And I asked him, so what did you have on your profile? And he didn't have a picture up, but he had everything else. So I made a suggestion to him to put a picture up, but he was having trouble. So I took some pictures, and then when I was going to get home, I was going to post the pictures on the websites for him. So then anyone that looked at his profile, they were thinking that he's not hiding. You know, if you don't have a picture up there, people are not going to trust you as much as if you posted yourself and really put yourself out there, which he intended to do. He just didn't know how to do it, or was having problems. And he didn't have, I guess he didn't have any really good pictures, so he took some pictures that he liked. So he told me about Plenty of Fish, and I cracked up. I'd never heard of Plenty of Fish. I had been on Match, I had been on eHarmony, and I was just completely burnt out. But the Plenty of Fish website was pretty funny. And so when I went to the website and posted his picture for him, I put a profile up. And it was one that I had written over the last year after a few times trying to figure out, all right, what is it about me describing myself that I could kind of give the impression to someone else reading my profile who I am. And it had been an evolution of something that I wrote and I saved. So I was able to go back to my computer and post it up on the website. And it wasn't short, but it was very descriptive of things I liked and family. And I had searched the area with the idea of, let's see who's within 10 miles of where I lived, and it pulled up Amy's profile, and I looked at it, and she had probably listed 20 different activities that she liked to do. And she wrote a nice profile. She had a very cute picture, but it was from the head up. So I had no idea what she looked like from below the head. And you never know. So that was the only thing I was questionable about. And she said that she was very active. She liked to scuba dive. She liked to ski. She liked to hike. But literally, she had about a dozen things on there describing interests that she had. So that's pretty cool. So I saved her profile, so I go back and then communicate with her. But I still wasn't in the mindset of dating.
He didn't know that when he saved me as a favorite that it sent me an email saying so-and-so marked you as a favorite. So he had no idea. So all of a sudden he gets a response from me not realizing I had gotten that email.
So it was a surprise that within 24 hours I got a message from Amy inquiring about my profile and wanting to talk. Well, I just didn't respond right away. I didn't respond for a week. And till this day, I've never lived that down.
7 days.
I'm sorry. Jackass.
So of course I wrote her back a week later and let her know I'm sorry for getting back to you so late, and asked her if maybe we can talk sometime and kind of get to know each other. And probably within the next couple of weeks we had a few communications, but it was very limited. And when we finally connected, we just decided that why don't we just meet for a drink and have a face-to-face and get to know each other. So that's kind of where it happened. So it was really a coincidence that we all met at the same time, both burnt out on dating. We had a lot of interests, and our lives were kind of merging together. So it's just really unique in the whole timing of it.